Okay, this is GamerBlave and we're back with Nathan Drake in Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. And as you just saw, we are in the chapter entitled A Thief's End. So I would imagine that we are potentially very close to the game's end, if not coming up on a climactic scene. And as you can see, we are in this cave here, and that is at least presumably Henry Avery's ship up there. If you missed the last video, we did come into this cave here after Sam. We were going to be leaving the island. We came in here after Sam and actually saw him take a boat into the ship. And Nadine and Rafe were actually in an argument here. Nadine wanting to take the treasure that they had found and get out of here, and Rafe, you know, not really being into that plan. So, you know, I'm thinking that Rafe has potentially turned Nadine against him. That's what I'm thinking. But, you know, that remains to be seen. That remains to be seen. One thing's for— holy crap!
Shit.
They weren't lying about the traps. We are going to have to be very careful. I mean, Nadine definitely had a good point here. And, what do we got here?
Shoreline.
Gee whiz. Tread with caution. Looks like we're going to be heading up here. I would imagine that we're going to be getting into a firefight here. Now, they indicated in the last—
oh, crap. Sam!
They indicated in the last one that a lot of the shoreline had left. But, you know, I'm thinking that there might still be a decent bit of them. Decent bit that have stayed behind here. They can't make it easy for us. Now, let's see. Can we get up there? Ah, bet I have to go down here. Can I? The mother lode.
Look at that. There's your treasure.
Now, what's the plan on getting off?
Was it worth it?
What's the plan on getting all this out of here? This is incredible. Look at this.
Sam?
Gee whiz.
Sam!
Hey, Nate.
Where is Sam?
Oh, he's right there.
Sam?
Relax, he's alive. Well, this idiot nearly got us all killed.
I'm getting him out of here.
No, you're not.
Rafe, you can have the treasure, all right? Just let me save my brother.
After everything he's done? How noble of you. But no.
We stay here any longer and we're all dead. Is that what you want?
It's not what I said. What do you think, Nadine? Good to see you up and about. Be a dear and relieve Nate there of his gun.
Hand it over.
You really think you can trust him?
Not your concern.
Now, why are you trying to instigate? Nate? Nadine and I are partners. I don't screw over my partners. Get over there. You and your brother, though. Right from the start, you took advantage of my generosity. You tried to cut me out, and it's high time you learn. What are you doing?
Now you give me your gun.
Nadine?
I won't ask you again.
You are being profoundly stupid right now.
Look over there.
Nadine, stop screwing around. Jesus!
I said look!
Okay, it's a couple of skeletons. So what?
I don't know as much about history as you boys, but I've got a pretty good idea who those two are.
Well, enlighten us.
It's Avery and two. They killed each other.
Good for them. What's the point?
Everyone obsessed with this treasure gets what they deserve.
So what, you're just leaving us here to die?
Oh, I'm just leaving. Whether you die or not, I don't really care.
Nadine, wait.
So long, Rafe.
Nadine! Nadine!
That's not very nice.
You open this goddamn door right now!
Rafe, she's gone! Come on, give me a hand, we'll all get out of here.
No, that won't work.
Come on, help me with Sam and I'll help you open the door.
I'm not going to be able to enjoy one of these coins, knowing that you and your worthless brother are still sucking air.
Hey, just calm down. You can practice
he
your
serious?
fencing when we get outside.
Nate, just shut up.
Seriously, Rafe, this is insane, even for you.
You want to hear insane? Nathan Drake raced a madman and his entire army to the steps of Shambhala.
Oh. Dodge left. Okay, so if they're coming from the left, I need to...
Jesus.
Nathan Drake found the lost city in the middle of the Rub al-Khali desert.
And I'm just completely incompetent here.
Jesus.
And I just... Yep.
A little disappointed, Nate.
So am I.
Seriously, Rafe, this is insane, even for you.
You want to hear insane? Nathan Drake raced a madman and his entire army to the steps of Shambhala.
Jesus.
Nathan
All right.
Drake found the lost city in the middle of the Rub al-Khali desert.
No more screwing around. Let's get this...
Damn it. Come on, we can get out of here together.
Nathan Drake discovered the fabled El Dorado. Nathan Drake is a legend. You know, I shot the man who told me that.
Look, I get it. You don't like me very much.
You know, for all your greatness, Nate, you have nothing. You are nothing. And I warned you to get out of my way.
Yeah! Get some! Hit him!
I have sacrificed
Oh,
everything
come on!
to find Avery, and I'm not gonna let a couple of two-bit thieves, a senile con man, and a washed-up journalist take that away from me!
Oh my gosh! Holy crap.
About that parade of losers so much, I'm going to make sure they join you.
On guard, dickhead.
That's the spirit. You know how to sword fight?
Yeah. Sticky with the sharp end, right?
Oh, this should be fun.
Eat it! Oh, shoot!
Sword still sharp.
Oh, crap.
That hurt?
Eat it!
Come on, Nate. Got a little cut there, Nate.
Come on. Yeah.
Still.
Be more aggressive.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Man. All right. We blocked a couple there. Oh man, that was a good block. If I do say so myself.
This might hurt a little.
No, not today, buddy. Oh.
Come on, legend.
Oh shoot. Slice to the abdomen. Oh man.
Guess you couldn't talk your way out of this.
That was a little bit more than I could handle. Alright, Rafe has killed me 17 times since I cut him in the abdomen, which was a little checkpoint. And I have not figured out how to beat him. I mean, for one, I can't parry his blows very successfully. I'm very terrible at that.
Come on, Nate.
And that's something that is not keeping me alive.
Come on!
Eat it! It takes a long time to recover from wounds, too. Here we go. Come on!
The Nathan Drake I hear so much about. All right.
We're done here. I'm taking my brother and we're leaving. You want to stay in Burma with the ship, you be my guest.
You got me.
You know what, Nate? Underneath all the bravado, you're just a sad little boy with delusions of grandeur. Who, by the way, can't fence for shit. So long, Nathan Drake.
Nathan!
Oh, shoot.
Don't know when to give up. That's...
What? Well, crap. Okay, I screwed the cutscene up a second time.
Don't know when to give up. That's good. Don't hand it to me. I had
Come on.
everything handed to me on a goddamn silver platter.
Screw you, Rafe.
I earned this. All of it.
You want the treasure, Rafe? It's all yours.
Eat it.
Holy shit. Hey, come on, let's get you out of here.
It's too heavy.
Let's try again.
It's no use. Try again.
It's no use.
Come on.
Nathan!
Damn it.
Listen to me. Listen to me. All I ever wanted to do was find this treasure with you. We did it. We did it, brother, okay? It's all right. There's gotta be another way. Nathan, you gotta go. Please, you gotta go!
This Tom...
There is no other way! Come on, Nathan, I gotta know you made it out all right. No. Nathan, the whole place is about to blow up!
That's it. That's it!
What the hell are you doing? It's stressful. God damn it.
Just get your head down.
Well, that's...
Do it now. Come on. Come on.
You were one crazy son of a bitch.
Here's one to know it. Come on.
That's our way out, Nathan! Come on! Keep going!
Holy crap!
I'm with you. Crap.
It looked like the whole cave was coming down, not just the ship.
Sam, don't stop. Don't stop. Come on.
Holy shit. Oh, Nate. Nate. Hey. Come on, I got you. Are you okay? Yeah. Oh. Hey. Hey, Sully, I got him.
Where are you?
We're right here.
So, you got everything?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, feel free to sell anything I left behind.
Sure I can't give you a lift home.
After the last few days, I think I'd like a plane with drink service and reclining seats. Plus, she and I have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, you do. And no more late-night phone calls about one last time.
Promise. Thanks, Sully.
Take care, kid. Don't be a stranger.
Next time you're in town, beers are on me.
I'll hold you to that.
And then the bunny escapes anyway, and it leaves little bunny surprises all over the headmaster's bed.
Hey, what are you telling her?
Just about your little magic phase.
Oh, I hate you.
What was your stage name?
Go on, tell her.
Nate the Great. It's not funny. It makes sense.
In his defense, you were pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Hey, look, Sam, it has been an experience getting to meet you.
But the handshake,
Well,
bring it in for the real thing, sister. You take care of this numbskull, all right?
yeah, I will.
I'll join you in a sec.
Yeah.
I like her. God help her, she sure seems to love you.
I know, right? Listen, the offer still stands.
I appreciate it, but I'm good.
I know, but if you feel like you're imposing, you're not. We talked about it.
It's not about that. It's a little bit of that, okay?
Yeah.
But I just kind of thought that after we found Avery's treasure, I'd be satisfied. Instead, I've kind of left with this strange feeling of
Emptiness.
yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, as thrilling as the next adventure might be, in the end, I always left with that same feeling. Sometimes you just gotta choose what you're going to keep and what you're gonna let go.
Well, I guess I'm just not there yet. And besides, you know, you got a few ancient cities on me. I can't let that slide. So.
I left a couple out there.
Well, thank you.
Oh, that's our ride.
Yeah.
Sam, you've come far.
We sure have, little brother. Come on.
Listen, you don't do anything I wouldn't do, all right?
Get out of here, vamos.
Good night.
Yeah. So, Victor, what's next for you?
Well, before I got dragged into this, I was working on a business deal of sorts.
Of sorts. Dangerous?
With these people, yeah. It's up there.
Well, I just so happen to know a certain someone recently out of prison who might be perfect for this kind of work.
Ooh, I don't know. Is he trustworthy?
More or less.
How's his Portuguese?
Quando seu marido voltar para casa?
What's that mean?
How long before your husband gets home?
That'll do. Come on.
You got any more of those cigars?
Don't push your luck.
Hey, good morning.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is.
Ah. All right, I'll bite. What's going on? Land a big contract or something?
Oh, even better. I'm on the verge of selling Jameson Marine.
No kidding?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, hey, I guess congratulations are in order, huh?
Well, not yet, but I'm confident it'll go through. They drove a hard bargain, but in the end, I think we came to a mutually beneficial agreement.
That's great. Are you gonna stay on?
No. I think I'd like to just relax, hang with the family, go fishing every chance I get.
Good for you. So who's the sap who's gonna buy this place?
Oh, you are.
What? No, come on, seriously.
Oh, yeah, seriously.
Wait, Jameson. Hey, wait up, man.
Hey. Morning, guys.
What are you doing here?
Just thought I'd take, one final look.
Already gave your husband the keys.
Okay.
Perfect.
Is this for real?
Nate, all you need to know is that you'd be making a very wise investment. Do the right thing here. Call me when you're through.
You got it. Hi.
Hi. You're buying Jameson Marine?
We are buying Jameson Marine.
Huh. Okay. How? Why?
Well, heard this rumor about a salvage job off the coast of Malaysia, and I thought it'd be right up our alley.
No. Honey, look. We barely got out of Libertalia alive.
Yeah.
Hey, taking an illegal job? You know what that leads to.
Who said it was illegal? Look. This came in this morning.
Is this legit?
Yeah. Some of my old contacts out there, they work their magic with the Malaysian permit office. It was great. I didn't even have to bribe anyone.
Well, that's good because I don't know how we could possibly even afford to do this.
Here. Hold out your hand.
What?
hold out your hand. Come on.
Holy crap. Where did you get this?
It was in my jacket pocket. Along with a bunch more.
A bunch? Sam.
He's a sneaky one.
Yeah.
Of course, most of them are gonna have to go into our venture here, along with all the new camera gear.
Camera gear?
Yeah. You know, I figured as we're pulling all the cargo up from the dive, we could hire, you know, a small crew. We could film the whole thing and resurrect my old show.
What happened to just living a normal life?
I think in our attempt to lead a normal life, we may have oversteered. Look, when I was on that island, I missed the adventure. I missed us. And so now we have a chance to do what we love. But from here on out, we are going to operate on a strictly legal basis, all right? And I will be doing all of the shooting with my really expensive camera.
Wow. You've really thought all this through, haven't you?
More or less. But listen, just say the word and I will call the whole thing off.
What? Oh, no. I don't want to be that guy who ruins Jameson's early retirement like that. That'd be cruel.
Right.
It's not gonna be easy, you know.
Nothing worthwhile is. So, what do you say, Nathan Drake?
Sure, why not? Yeah, as long as I don't have to do any paperwork.
Well, I can't do it. I'm gonna have my hands full with the camera.
Well, I'm gonna have my hands full with all the diving.
Okay, fine. We'll take turns.
Yeah. Or I could play for it.
Seriously?
No, listen, I have been practicing. I'm getting good.
No.
My hand-eye is way better than it used to be. Really?
I cannot do that to you again.
Are you afraid to play me?
I am so not afraid
On a
to
scale
play
of
you.
1 to 10, how scared are you to play me?
Like a 3.
Yeah, well, jack that up to like 11, all right? Because I'm coming for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my. That's... Okay. Fine. You're on.
Oh crap, they're gonna make me do it again. And completely embarrass myself. Oh wait, what's this back here? This is gonna be bad. And... oh, there was another life there, wasn't there? Oh, what? How are you supposed to get over that one? And... this is... talk about a humiliating way to end it. Whoa! Holy crap! Run! What's that? Oh, checkpoint. Sweet. I have been getting better. Whoa! Whoa! This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Oh no! Here we go. We can do it. This game is freaking hard. Of course, I have no idea. Whoa! Heck yes! Oh no! That sucks.
Where are they?
Wait a second. Epilogue? What the heck?
Old school.
Crash Bandicoot. Do they have a daughter? Or am I getting an indication of
Dad? Anyone?
something
Yoo-hoo.
other than what is? Or is this in the future? I'm assuming maybe this is in the future. That would make more sense.
I think they abandoned us.
It's a nice house.
We should totally throw a party in here. They wouldn't even know.
There's a heck of a sink right there. Alright, what do we got here?
Oh, cool. Sam and Sully are coming to visit.
We're sitting at a tiny cafe in the middle of a busy Havana street, drinking what might be the best goddamn espresso I've had in my life. No job, no one chasing us. Retirement is weird. Good, but weird. Sam says, tell him to stock up the fridge with less shitty beer before we arrive. His words, not mine. Sam is also reminding me that you lost the bet to both of us. 12 months and counting with no smoking. And I'm in Cuba for God's sake. That's how good I've been. Anyways, send the girls our love. Tell Cassie to warm up the backgammon board. I want my rematch. Looking forward to seeing the gang in a couple of weeks. Your pal Victor. How about that?
Look at these two.
Huh. That's awesome. That is awesome. How about that? This looks like a pretty sweet place they've got here.
Hey! Off she goes.
My gosh. Whoa. Got another item here.
Taj Mahal, here I come. Just a few more weeks.
See the world, help those in need. See the amazing sights of India in this month-long adventure. Immerse yourself in the culture as you explore ancient temples, barter in markets, and cap it off with a visit to the famous Taj Mahal. You will also spend a week at an orphanage in Dehradun teaching English and playing games with the children. An exciting, rewarding, and unforgettable experience. Very cool. I wonder where this is, though. I mean, goodness gracious.
Perfect day. Now all we need is the rest of our boat crew.
I mean, right on the freaking beach. This is ridiculous. Look at this place. I'm not really sure exactly where I need to be going right now.
Anyone? No? Nothing? Okay.
What we got in the cooler?
Well, the food's all here.
The dog knows what's up. Huh?
Okay, girl. Where's Mom and Dad? All right, go find them. Go. Really? Fine, I'll find them myself.
Well trained. Yep. I could do with a place like this, I think. So now, is this the neighbor's house or is this the guest house? I wonder. The door is ajar.
And not here either. Okay, I guess I'll just wait then.
What do we have here?
Whoa. Good job cleaning this up.
Check that out. That's pretty cool.
You figured it out.
Gate. Huh? I certainly haven't figured it out. I don't know what the heck is going on here. I mean, I'm assuming that this correlates to what is in that tray there on the left, but not exactly sure how. This is crazy.
Got the search area narrowed down quite a bit.
The search for what, I wonder? I need to know what's going on.
So goofy.
That's cool. Magazine effect there, if you'd call it that. Pretty neat.
He left his keys. He left his keys.
Yoink.
There's no way. There's just no way. Whoa. I knew it.
Jackpot.
What's this?
Yep, there's where we broke it. earlier on in this video series here.
Kind of creepy. Kind of cool.
A bunch of this, I think that used to be, or was in the attic in the scene in the first video I did in this game. So some of this stuff was
16th century. Where is this from?
Let's check the drawer down here.
I don't know, some kind of resin or something? Weird.
Yeah. I can't remember if that was from the first. I think that was from the second one, if I recall.
Hello. Wow. Oh my God.
Evelyn bought a first edition of A General History of Pirates from a collector, along with a stack of 18th century documents. I believe this is, I mean, we already read this, but we can check it again. You know, back in the episode where we originally got this, journal. Among them I found an intriguing letter from one Joseph Burns, who not only admits to being a crewman on Henry Avery's ship, but possibly hints at Avery's vast treasure. What else could riches of paradise refer to? If he sent this letter from prison, he clearly didn't have the treasure with him, so where is it? Need to trace it back to the source, Henry Avery's attack on the Gunsway. Picture Joseph Burns. Yep.
Whoa. Henry Avery. The Gunsway heist. Wait, did you go looking for Avery's treasure?
Evelyn's copy of General History has passages I've not seen in later editions. If I'm able to trace his route, perhaps I can discern Avery's treasure, where Avery's treasure might be. Henry Avery, 1659 to 1699. Alias Benjamin Bridgman, Long Ben, Pirate King, the Arch Pirate. Raided Mughal treasure ship Gunsway and vanished with untold millions in treasure. May have teamed up with other pirates in the Madagascar region to attack the ships. Must look into Thomas II, killed in the battle, Richard Want, William Mays, perhaps others. General History is known to be full of embellishment and outright fabrication, but there's more truth in those pages that people suspect. Where did he go? Map, no idea. The ship Burns was on got blown off course in a storm, and they were captured by the Spaniards in Panama. Bad luck. Avery was good at hiding his tracks. I feel like I'm going down the wrong road here. It's clear the best and only hope of finding Avery's treasure is with our friend Burns. Time to read up on Panama. Okay, so we'd have different locations there, with the last being Scotland, which was the last sighting of Avery. Now this is interesting here because I had turned to this page back in that episode. I had turned to this page when, and I can't remember her name now, but when the lady who was the owner of that mansion had walked into the room, so I kind of got interrupted by cutscene at that time, and I didn't actually get to read this page. So it is nice now that I actually do get to read some of this book that I didn't get to read initially. Let's take a look at the Polaroid. It's probably the one that was taken that we snapped of each other in the
No way.
Yeah.
Is that Dad?
How about that? With the samurai helmet that I had on. Now, presumably, if I had kept that Roman helmet on in that scene, then it would have that. So that's actually really cool, how that gets incorporated there. That's really neat. That's a nice little narrative embellishment there, to just have that picture in there. Not only to have that picture, but to have it with a prop that was a completely optional prop, and one that you could have chosen from a number of different props, and then to have that picture reflect that now in the epilogue. Back then, that's just kind of like, that's one of the cool spices that Naughty Dog brings to the table that a lot of other development studios don't, or at least I don't notice it a lot of times. As I've mentioned before, a lot of times things just blow by me, but that's one of those things that I really like. Anyway, did more digging. Burns' letter mentions the highest tower, and there's only one semi-intact Spanish prison in Panama with a tower. Probably our best place to start. Problem 1, Panamanian government build a new prison next to the old one. The worst of the worst criminals are kept there. Panama is ruled by a dictator whom I doubt will be sympathetic to our goals. Had a long discussion with Evelyn regarding the difficulties of the prison's location presents to us. She said she'll come up with a new plan, but I do not feel she is fully considering the risks involved, let alone her health, let alone my health. Should we approach by sea? Okay, so then they're just laying out their plan there. Oh, whoops, wrong way. This is really neat.
Parvis Magna. Greatness from small beginnings.
What's this?
Found this on my old camera. Thought you'd like to have it. E. Flip.
What the hell?
Oh, how about that? That's pretty cool.
Oh shit. Crap.
Hey, there you are.
Hey.
Been looking for you. What are you doing in here?
Looking for you guys.
Come on, we loaded up the boat. It's ready.
Cool. I'll catch up with you guys in a sec.
Why?
I just need to,
What's up, Cassie?
Okay. Don't be mad. Hey, I said don't be mad.
Keys. So, what did you see?
Nothing really. Well, just that photo of you two and Sully. With a bunch of Spanish-looking treasure. And a shotgun. Yeah.
This was bound to happen sometime. Maybe we should just tell her.
She's not ready for it.
Ready for what? All that crazy shit in there?
Language.
Yeah, language.
Sorry. But you guys are literally keeping skeletons in your closet. Or at least a silver skull of some kind.
You know, I don't think I'm ready for this. Really.
Neat. It's time to have the talk.
Yeah, it's totally time. Wait, which talk are we talking about here?
She's just a kid.
She's older than you and Sam when you started all of that.
That is different, and you know it.
Okay, look, if you guys were into some shady stuff, it's totally cool. But I think I'm old enough to know about it, right?
Old enough. How old are you again?
Haha, funny. Mom?
All right.
Well, let's see. For me, it started when this guy called me up with a scoop on a massive historical find. It sounded like a complete fraud.
Yeah, handsome fraud.
No, I hadn't even met him yet.
Oh, she knew. She knew.
So this fraud says, if you fund the trip, then I'll give you the coffin of Sir Francis Drake.
And for the record, I totally delivered.
Yeah, you delivered us into the hands of Indonesian pirates.
No, come on, you know I had nothing to do with that.
Guys, time out. You're saying that you were attacked by pirates after you found the coffin of Sir Francis Drake. Is that right?
Yeah,
pretty
that's
much
right.
it. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Language.
Crap.
Better.
All right, so keep going.
You know what? The sun is up, boat's ready, wind is just right. You want to continue the story? I say we do it on the water. Come on.
Well, wait, what'd Francis Drake look like? Was it gross?
Actually, he wasn't in there. Yeah, just his journal with a map to El Dorado.
The City of Gold?
That's the legend. Turns out it was just a statue, a cursed statue.
No way, seriously?
Yeah, seriously. But I'll get back to that later. See, the map led us to the
How about that, Naughty Dog? Gee whiz. What an ending. I mean, you couldn't really ask... you couldn't really ask for a more ideal retirement for Nate and Elena. I mean, let's just assume for a moment, if just hypothetically speaking, if in any of those, if in 1, 2, 3, or 4, if they had come away with, you know, untold riches and treasure and whatnot, how would that make their situation right there, you know, any better? It seemed like they more or less had it made. I mean, of course, I have no idea. You know, maybe they were in crushing debt and everything, but it seemed like things were going pretty well. You know, right there, and that they were happy, and that especially, you know, from the beginning of the series, you know, if you started 1, you definitely couldn't have projected and picked a better ending for the saga. You know, that being said, you know, you do have kind of, I don't know if you would really call it a loose end per se, but you know, Nadine did get away with at least presumably she probably got back into that boat that she had filled up with several chests full of treasure, and I would imagine, considering the fact that pretty much her entire private army was more or less wiped out, she got to pocket all that. And she was a pretty crummy person, so in a way that's kind of sad. I mean, I don't know, maybe that's just me, but when the bad guy, I mean, she wasn't like the ultimate bad guy, you know, she wasn't Rafe, who was just like, you know, even at the end when Nate was like, look, you can have all this treasure, I'll even help you get out of this situation so you can have some of the treasure, because if we don't help each other here, we're both just gonna die. Rafe was like, no, that's not even good enough. I need to kill you. So Rafe was obviously the most despicable of the characters, but Nadine was a pretty crummy character, and we have to believe that she made off with a literal boatload of treasure. I mean, now of course it wasn't the the hundreds upon hundreds of millions of dollars worth of treasure that was represented in the hold of that boat, but it was a considerable sum. I mean, I have no idea how much several chests full of gold would fetch on the market, but I would imagine it's a fairly sizable sum. So, for what that's worth, probably a lot. And she didn't have to split it with anyone, so she got out of there. She got out of there pretty well. But anyway, enough about her. She's fairly inconsequential, and the fact that Sam and Sully kind of teamed up at the end is kind of neat too. And I guess presumably, they kept going on and doing their thing. At least that was the implication there at the end. They were doing their thing, for at least another 12 years after that. Because I think, what did she say, she was 12 in that scene? So we have to assume if she was born almost immediately after the end of that, 12, 13 years, you have to assume that they were going on in their careers for a good while after that. So I don't know, that's pretty neat too. And I was pleasantly surprised that my prediction of one of the characters dying, pleasantly surprised that I was wrong about that, because I liked all the freaking characters. I didn't want anyone to die. I wanted my storybook ending, and it came as close to that as possible. The only way that it would have been more, I guess, stereotypically perfect would have been if they did somehow make it out with all of the treasure and they got there, but and they got out, and then everything else went more or less how it was. They probably would have just had a much bigger house by the ocean or something like that, and many servants to take care of all of their needs. I mean, like I said, I don't think it would have made their situation much better if they had all of that treasure. But that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. The Naughty Dog games that I've played have none of them have disappointed. In fact, so far the only PlayStation 4 games that I've played have been Naughty Dog games. I mean, I guess I've played like 10 or 20 minutes, like at other people's houses of other games, when they're just like, hey, check this game out or something like that. I've picked up another game, but I haven't actually sat down and tried to play through anything else. I mean, I've only played the Uncharted games and The Last of Us. So I've only ever played any Naughty Dog stuff on PlayStation 4. So, which is a pretty good library. It's a pretty good body of work. But one thing I will say about Uncharted 4 in particular is you can go through 1, 2, and 3. And I played all of them on the hard level of difficulty. And 1, 2, and 3. I mean, if you watch the series and you can just you could watch any part of those series, and you know that I had my problems with the series for sure. I mean, I died my fair share of times. I probably died more than my fair share of times throughout the series, but far and away, the most difficult one, at least for me. I'd be interested to find out if other people had this experience as well. This one has been the most challenging. Like, when they said hard in the menu, they meant hard. They weren't screwing around with it anymore. Like, the hard level of difficulty in 4 does not bear any relation to the hard level of difficulty in the previous games. That's my 2 cents. Maybe I'm completely off base. Maybe I just got worse at maybe I got worse at video games since I played 1, 2, and 3. That's entirely possible. But for me, you know, it was pretty much every single battle I got into, I was dying multiple times in this one. And, you know, in the previous 3, you know, there would just be some battles that I would have trouble with. But in this one, it was like every one was an ordeal. You know, after the first couple of them, I just knew it's like every time I encounter anyone, I just need to, you know, brace for it. And, you know, it made it not only more difficult in terms of playing in the game, it made it more difficult in terms of editing, because, you know, if I died 10, 15, 20 or more times in battles, I mean, there were times where I died dozens of times in battles. You know, I try to edit out the repetition, and I've always tried to be, you know, honest and, you know, forthcoming about the fact that I just died a bunch of times, you know, because I don't want to try to sweep it under the rug and try to somehow edit this into making it look like I'm good at the game, because you know, it doesn't seem like it would benefit anyone. I don't know what that would do for anyone to try to make it look like I'm good at it. I don't know what the point of that would be, but it takes a while, you know, to go through those scenes and say, okay, well, this is what needs to get cut out to make it look like, you know, some kind of coherent scene. And I probably end up failing more often than not at that, but it is kind of interesting. But, you know, when I started with number 1, I actually think, and I'll try to wrap it up now, since I've spoken through all of the credits now. I guess I don't want to continue on too long here. But I'm wondering if maybe what they did was amp the difficulty of the battles up a little bit, because, and maybe I'm just remembering this a little bit incorrectly or something, but perhaps what they were trying to do was, I think that as the series progressed after 1, it started to focus more towards, and it's always been action based. I mean, it's always been there. I mean, action has always come to the front, and action has always been super intense, super awesome, and, you know, really spectacular to watch and take part in these games. But in one the action, I think, almost superseded the narrative. Maybe a little bit. At least I felt like it. Like I felt like you were always in the action. You know, even though the story was there and it was very cinematic. I'm not saying it wasn't cinematic. This whole series has been very cinematic. But the action was just always there. Whereas in this one, it seems like there have been large parts of the game where, you know, there are a lot of times where you weren't just fighting all the time. But whenever you do get in fights, it was a struggle for your freaking life. And maybe what they were trying to do was say, okay, well, we're going to balance those fights such that they're a little bit more difficult. You know, so, you know, you have to, you know, exert more energy in them such that, you know, they become more powerful when they do happen, or something to that effect. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm maybe I'm just making that up. I probably am just making that up. I might have to go back and watch a little bit of that, a little bit of number one, because I remember the stories of those. And as I said, the whole series has been very cinematic, so I'm not trying to detract from that. I'm just trying to say that perhaps perhaps it was a choice that they made, and that it was very deliberate. That it was a difficulty spike. In those particular scenes, for a particular reason. Or, once again, I could be completely wrong. There might not be a difficulty spike at all. I might be the only one who struggled with this game. Most people might be out there saying it's the easiest thing in the entire universe, and people might be getting very upset about it. I don't know. I try to avoid listening to what most people say about games while I'm playing them, because I don't want to taint my experience of them by hearing what other people think about them until I'm done with it. Just because that's just kind of like how I like to do it. But now that I'm done with it, then I definitely do want to get out there and hear more about what people think about it, because that kind of stuff's very interesting to me. But man, that was cool, and I said I wasn't going to keep talking, but so I'm going to try to wrap this up really soon. I really like the fact that we did get four of these games. I do really like the fact that they did kind of put a bow on Nate's story there. You know, that he, you know, has retired from his adventuring, or at least his game worthy adventuring. You know, they're not going to be going around doing illegal activity, getting involved in things where getting involved in the types of situations that he found himself in 1, 2, 3, and 4, you know, in these games that we've seen here. So we've had this great epic saga here, and you know, it's just been a blast, and you know, the cinematic nature of these games, you know, ever since games started being like that, they've been, I mean, I've always liked playing games, but I've really enjoyed playing games like that. And you know, oftentimes I'm just completely, you know, I'm just sitting there super intent during those cutscenes, especially there at the end, you know, because I was so And I'm sure everyone who's played this series, eager to find out, you know, what his end was going to be. What is the thief's end? You know, how was he going to end up? You know, and you know, I'm definitely satisfied. I am definitely and thoroughly satisfied. So all of that being said, if you liked this video, then go ahead and drop it a like. Actually, if you like this series, then go ahead and give this video a like. And if you liked it a lot and you want to see anything else that I may be playing on this channel and you are not already subscribed, then go ahead and subscribe as well if you are so inclined. But regardless, as always, thanks so much for watching. And we are going to pick up with whatever game I decide to start playing next time.